So nice to get away, if just for a moment, if just for a day. We can drive past the signs, over the borders of our mind. 'Cause today's a beautiful day. Why would anyone take that away? Can we stay? Let's just stay.
Welcome back, travelers and explorers. We're at the point in the expedition where it's a grind to try to finish the prismatic core. Things to do in between the 8-hour cycles of missions. Well, let's go find a freighter. Usually freighter hunting involves warping from system to system and looking for a pirate battle where you can save one and claim it. We finally reached stage 2 of the milestone. That's progress. Not every freighter you see is portable. You can see the little freighter symbol tells you the ones you can go aboard. We'll just land on this one and give it a look-see. The easiest way to do that is to hop outside your ship and scan it. Hot dog. It's an A class. I think I'll keep this one. Hopefully I got enough credits to buy it outright. So we'll just have to check. Oh, easily more than enough. So we'll just buy this rascal. I'm pretty standard about how I organize my freighters. So first thing I'm going to do is get rid of all this stuff that's already here. Now we put all those cargo expansion slots and freighter salvage data to good use. Two stacks of freighter salvage data things. This should be more than enough to buy everything on the menu. But in a regular game where things are tight, you want to save everyone you can. So I recommend building the fleet command room and unlocking the fuel basically for free. Now I'm just going to go back and buy everything on the list. Starting with the warp drives. And finishing with all the rooms. I actually got enough nanites to buy my signature purple color, but I don't think it's going to matter because this expedition's only going to let me have green as a color. Next I'll add some slots to the technology so I got room to put in engines, and then I'll throw the rest of them into inventory. I was right about the green. I'm glad I didn't spend it on any other colors. I'm going to need magnetic resonators in order to build the matter beam that lets me access the freighter from just about anywhere. I'm also going to need magnetic resonators to build the indium drives. And I'm going to need solar mirrors to build the emerald drives. And I'm going to need quantum computers to build the cadmium drives. Now that I've got all the pieces unlocked, let's go ahead and put the ship together. For practicality, I'm going to go with a minimal, sort of simple layout, which is primarily a group of technology rooms linked together to make one big space. In this immediate area, I'm going to want to put a trade station. And a gate. I'm going to make a corridor off of this area and create another little area for refining. That's going to be useful over the short term. Depending upon the room orientation, sometimes when you try to interact with it, it can just twist the camera 180 degrees. That bothers me, so I'll usually take a moment to just edit it and pick up the room, rotate it, put it back down until it's not aggravating. Now that I've got these things built, I'm going to put them to work. I've got enough emerald, but I need to make more indium and cadmium, and the way to do that is to throw some indium, for example, into a refiner with some chromic metal, and it will double the amount you have. With multiple rooms, I can do the cadmium at the same time. And I can go ahead and grind some more copper down into some more chromic metal to replace the stuff I'm using. Now that I've got enough stellar material, I'm going to make all the different drives. If I could just make the indium drives, that'll unlock all the systems. Now for the other drives, I'm going to need warp cores, and I only have one. And then I'm going to need to look for some storm crystals later on to finish making the other two. Other than some housekeeping, the only thing left to do is maybe put some storage rooms in here so I can increase my inventory capacity. But essentially I've got a mobile base here where I can do my refining, my exploring a whole system at a time. I can store things. It's your base on the move. For an expedition like the Swarm, I'm not sure how useful having a freighter is, but I don't know what's going to happen after we finish building this thing in the anomaly, so we'll see.
Just for a